There's a few RFAs still around. Most of them are at the Islanders, but we'll assume they're signed. Beside that, though, Brady Tkachuk is still just there. And it's nearly the season. Like, we're almost here. So I'll read something from 31 Thoughts. It's not DEFCON 1 between Ottawa and Tkachuk. This is thought number 5 from 32 Thoughts. But there's a challenging philosophical disagreement. The Sens believe that Tkachuk wants to be there long term, and I don't think they're wrong. But Ottawa wants the commitment now, and the winger is not ready to go 7 or 8 years. That's clearly changed over the summer. I thought it was. There's two factors at play. First, the shackles should be off the cap in 3 seasons. What? I thought that was happening. Okay, sorry. Should be off the cap in 3 seasons. Oh, he means overall. Sorry. Opening new contract possibilities. And even though Coach DJ Smith and line mate Drake Bathens were extended, I think Tkachuk wants to make sure ownership's instability is not something he regrets looking in for. So Alex was nailed that a couple weeks ago. Sorry, I absolutely crapped reading that. He means that the cap should be going back up in 3 years, not the Sens being willing to spend, because that was supposed to happen now. Yeah. And apparently there were claims. So I forgot who it was on Twitter. I'm guessing you probably have it, Alex. That apparently the sorry, do you want to read it then? Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's Andy Strickland, who does some work with this, like not with, but for the St. Louis Blues, essentially. This was yesterday. Lack of communication from Ottawa to the Brady Tkachuk camp is a big reason of what's preventing Tkachuk from being signed. The Senators' owner, Eugene Melnyk, has a history of this with star players. This team is set only on signing Tkachuk to a 7 or 8 year term versus dodging a bridge deal. The Senators at times have gone several days without reaching out to the Tkachuk camp. There's a solution and a deal to be made. Again, organization has a history of this with star players.
Hello, Erik Karlsson. Hello there, Mark Stone. Hello there, everyone. Hello, Chara. Hello, probably Alfredson, who's left the organization.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Ottawa, just get it done, please. Please just get it done. Don't do this to your fans.
And it's, I don't know, it's just the Brady Tkachuk one. It's just kind of like, it's that diamond, that gem in a way. I know he was 4th, but it was kind of like, it was the redemption thing where it's like, we talk about them getting rid of Bowen Byram, but we always said, but that's okay because Brady Tkachuk developed when we kept that pick. So everything is relatively balanced in a way. I mean, like they still got Lassie Thompson to make up for it with a Matt Duchene trade, but yeah, I think he's someone that they envision that he may be the future captain. He may be a guy that is a building block for what Ottawa's trying to build there. And for all those young guys, he's the one I think is, in terms of the forwards, the furthest ahead of being the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just don't get what's like. Why do that? Maybe it's a ploy. I can only imagine how annoying it is dealing with the Tkachuks right now because it's the Tkachuks, and I'm sure they're not happy. It's like, can you tell your brother to shut up about saying you're captain?
You make a good point. Why is no one talking about how involved this family is in this contract negotiation?
I would hate it.
But the Canadian media lambasted Michael Nylander, when in fact he might have not even barely been involved. No one's talking about Matthew Tkachuk on 32 Thoughts calling Brady Tkachuk the captain. No, that's fine. That's fine. Let's not talk about that. What?
No,
what?
It's so annoying. Maybe because it's Ottawa.
I don't care. It's Brady Tkachuk, and Matthew is literally just talking about it on 32 Thoughts.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It was maybe that's why they waited so long to put that episode out. They were just really hoping that by the end of it, it was like, we really hope that this contract gets announced before Matthew was like, hey, he's the captain. What's up? Okay.
It's ridiculous. Like Jack Hughes said, like, well, this is what happens when you play for the worst team in the league. Matthew Tkachuk is like, well, my brother's the captain, and it's good. This contract negotiation is going nowhere. Excuse me?
You know what they're gonna do now, right? They're just gonna make Artem Zip the captain just to spite him.
Good.
It's like, okay, well, yeah, you're not signing.
Yeah,
of course.